Hi there, welcome back. This is my second part of the 10 most important guitar chords for beginners. What a mouthful. Glad to see you back. Okay, we're going to take up where we left off. The next chord is an A chord. By the way, I was just jamming on all the chords, some of the chords that we'll be doing in this video. So the A chord, 3 fingers, looks a lot like the A7 that we did in the last part. A7 looks like this. The A just fills in the middle. So the most common form is to use 3 fingers like this. It's not the only form. Of course, in more advanced videos, I'll show you different forms. So take your fingers off. First finger, they're all on the 2nd fret. 4th string, 1st finger. 2nd finger on the 3rd string, and the 2nd string has my 3rd finger. Now they all squeeze in there. Some people say the fingers are too fat. I've always been able to get people to make this chord, but there is an alternate that some people find easier who have thicker fingers than me. You press 2 strings with 1 finger and then the 2nd string with the 2nd finger and leave the 3rd finger up. I'm actually pressing 3 strings, but the 1st finger is pressing strings 4 and 3. I use this a lot when I'm playing something kind of rock. Something a little faster. Most people do best with the 3-finger A. Okay? Going on, the next chord that we're going to do is an E chord. Another not too difficult chord, 3 fingers, looks like this. Okay, let's do it together. 1st finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret. Stretch that 2nd finger over to the 5th string on the 2nd fret there. And the 3rd finger goes in between the two, still on the 2nd fret, but the 4th string. All the other strings are open. The bass note or root note is actually that low 6th string, the E. So if I'm doing bass, I go bass. Or alternate. Something like that. Okay, E, one more time, do it with me. One at a time, got it? Go ahead and strum, let's see if those notes are sounding clear. I want to remind you again to keep your fingers angled. We don't want them to flatten out like this. And keep your hand relaxed as you can and still make contact. Fingers should be close to the frets but not on top, as close as you can get. Try not to angle your hand like this too. You should kind of, if you just were to let go, it should just drop down. Takes practice, don't worry. I'll just keep at you. I'll just keep at it. Next chord, B7. These chords all kind of go together. It's our first 4-finger chord. It's a really useful chord. Let's do it together. We're going to put the 2nd finger over here on the 5th string, 2nd fret. 1st finger on the 4th string, 1st fret. 3rd finger, next string, that's the 4th string. 3rd string, 3rd string. And then skip a string and go to the 1st string with a pinky. 1st one with the pinky too. It takes a while to get used to using your pinky, I know it. But this is a good way to get used to it. There are some more advanced exercises to get used to the pinky, but this is a good place to start. Okay, take your hand off, let's do it again. Go ahead and start. Let's start with, for now, with the 2nd finger. And then the 1st finger. On the 3rd string, the 3rd finger there, and then the pinky on the 1st string. Remember that high string is actually the 1st string. Now let's see if we can get all the strings sounding. In this chord, we're going to try to avoid the 6th string. Again, don't worry too much about that, but that's not really part of the chord. Okay, one more time on that chord. It's a 4-finger chord. Try as best you can to get all the fingers down at the same time, and it's a process. Okay, got your 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, 4th string, 3rd finger, 3rd string, and the pinky on the 1st string, 2nd fret. Okay, let's try those 3 chords again now. Starting with the E. Got it? E. Go to A. I'm using a 3-finger A. All on the 2nd fret. 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Everything else is open. The root note is that 5th string, open A. But the E still is a part of the chord, so it really doesn't matter if you hit that. Okay, and then the B7. These 3 kind of go together in a family. I'll talk more about that later. Okay, I got my 2nd finger on the 5th string, 1st finger on the 4th string, 1st fret, 3rd finger on that 2nd fret again, 3rd string, and the pinky on the 1st string. That 2nd string's open. Let's do it again. E. Good strum, just one down. A. B7. Going a little fast. I know you can also stop the video and go back and rewind. Okay, and back to E. This time we'll strum down 4 times. Ready, E. Going to A now. B7. And back to E. Nice. Let's do it again. Starting from E. Ready, hit it. A. B7. And back to E. Go to A. 4 times. And back to E. We're going to do that same thing again. Go to A. And B7. Start with E. Going to A now. B7. And E. Those are 3 must chords to have, so practice those. Practice them till you can get your fingers down all at the same time. It takes a while. Okay, that's it for part 2. In the next video, I'll go on and teach you the last of the 2 chords, and we'll do some more exercises to change from chord to chord. If you like this, you'll really love my series, The 7 Guitar Learning Mistakes, and it's completely free. I'd love to get that to you. Go over to my blog at starlandguitar.com. and you'll find a link to get to the free course, 7 Guitar Learning Mistakes. For now, take care. See you in my next videos.